Hello, hello. Ugh. Kane, you're here early, dude. What's up? Welcome to the stream. It's nice seeing you this early, dude. I'm blanking on my intro right now. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Ark Survival Evolved. Today, we're going to continue doing some Rex breeding. I've already got the eggs incubating. I'm going to try to get a mating pair that has all the right stats. And then for Cunning Cave prep, I'd like to have a Diplocalus. Maybe even running the Cunning Cave if we're pretty dang set. That's kind of my goal. There's not a lot to do on, or at least like not a huge list of things to do. But yeah. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy the episode. Enjoy the stream. If you do, don't forget to leave a like. Lets me know that you guys actually like seeing this stuff. And yeah. I'm just excited to hop in, honestly. I really want to get this Diplocalus tamed as soon as possible. 8 minutes. I don't have much longer on these eggs, honestly, so I think I'm going to wait until they're done before going out too far. Gotta get more fuel for the refining forges. I'm just hopping straight into it, honestly. Like I said, I'm really excited for today. So how you doing, Kane? You got here pretty dang early today. Was it just like you happened to be on YouTube or something and you saw the stream pop up? Oh, you're watching, but you're also cooking dinner? Oh, I got you. Awesome. I am a bit hungry. Honestly, I should have eaten before I started the stream. It's all good, though. I want to see really quick if there's any like UDs on the outskirts of the snow biome, because if so, I might be able to kill it super fast and get a good amount of hide. Or a mammoth. I'll take a mammoth. Oh, there's two of them. Or just the one. There we go. Oh, lag spikes. Air mammoth. Exactly what it was. Those are some of my favorite glitches, the ones that are like just absolutely wild for no reason. I do need a Daedon. What level are you, bud? Level 15? What's the other one? 35? Okay. don't need like a super high level Daedon. I just need something that's not a crap level Daedon. Preferably at least like level 60, level 70, somewhere around there is kind of my goal with the Daedon. Otherwise, they're just incredibly difficult to use efficiently. There's another Yudi. I think I have enough health as is, honestly. I don't think I need to kill any more Yudis. I should be checking their levels before I kill them, too. What's on the menu? Well, first of all, welcome to the stream, Conk. I don't recognize your name, dude, but welcome to the stream. Right now, I'm just kind of walking or flying through the snow. Actually, I should head back now. I just realized the time. I've got a couple Rex eggs in the middle of incubating, and they should be pretty dang close to done by the time I get there. I was just grabbing some pelt so I can make some fur armor down the line, since it's actually pretty warm right now. 24 degrees here in the snow biome. You won't see that very often. What level are you? 105, okay. And an 85. Alright. Well, I have a Daedon to come back to. Late but not the least. No, sir. Not the least whatsoever. How you doing, Courage? Okay, they haven't hatched yet. Going to college tomorrow was unnecessary? Gosh dang it. These were too hot the whole time. I have another 6 minutes left because of it. Dang it. Was not... wasn't paying attention. Well, I have 6 minutes now. Oh, yesterday. I kind of got the idea of what you were saying, but yeah, that does make a little bit more sense. Use Dimetrodons. I used Dimetrodons in my last playthrough that got really far. Dimetrodons, they're really freaking good. It's just I didn't really want to go through the hassle of taming them again this time around. It would have been pretty easy for me to, I just didn't really want to. Oh, I did get around to watching the Rhino Ignatha video, by the way. taming hell pig or something. That's my goal at the moment, just while my eggs are incubating. I'm probably just gonna drag him over here to this cage. Was it helpful? Yes, it definitely did clear up like the taming process. It seems a lot easier than Reaper taming. Because that's kind of what I was basing it on, because it sounds very similar to Reaper taming, just in concept. And I'm pretty decent at Reaper taming. Like I'm sure if I go into Aberration, I can get it first try. I'm confident with my Reaper taming ability. I won't do it because it's risky, but I know that I can. This one, that definitely, it looks a whole lot easier. And then I did some research on like how the stat inheriting works and whatnot. It's all right. I'm not a I don't see myself going for one for stats, honestly. So I don't really know if I would worry too much about the cravings. But yeah, it honestly looks a lot easier than Reapers. A whole lot easier, but a whole lot of grind. Oh yeah. No, if you're worrying about the cravings, yeah, the grind is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of crap that you had, the fact that they can crave element is wild to me. Because you had some elements in there, you said that the element is something they can crave. That's insane to me. But yeah, no, it all seems really expensive. And I don't know if I'd ever do it for a high level. But looking at the stats on the wiki, it said a level 1, it only does like 55 damage per hit. It only has like 1700 health into something, so it's not good. But base weight is 1200, which is 400 more than my RG. Plus, they're significantly faster. And, dude, it was like a freaking helicopter. Like, you could just hover in one place and, like, turn on a dime. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Can you guys please stop getting too hot? I know you're right near a refining forge, but still. 8 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah, you wanted to explain the stats allocation, but it was already over 40 minutes. Yeah, no, it was a lot. I went to the wiki and I found like the whole like all the ways that they calculated depending on whether it's like the mothers or if it's the like the surrogate creature. Honestly, I couldn't really visualize it very well, so I whipped out MS Paint. Well, not MS Paint. I think I used paint.net. And I kind of like mapped it out on there, so I kind of understand now. It's still really weird, but I do have an understanding of how it works. That's why I asked you to look for a really high level female, probably level 100 plus, so that you don't have to fulfill any cravings, so that you can get level 30 or something. That makes sense. But at the same time, I rarely see them. Like, I've only ever seen one in all of my playthroughs so far. And so I can't really rely on finding a high level. I don't even have a saddle on you, Nipkin. I just realized. But yeah, finding a high level is more or less probably not likely with my in my world for some reason. There should always be 1 to 2 couples on the map. Yeah, I've only ever seen 1. In all of my playthroughs, only 1. Okay, so my goal with these babies is to have a male that has better stats. Okay, that's already a male with better stats right there. Come here, bud. That one's twins. That's a male with insanely good stats. That's a male. This is also a male? Yep. I've already got 4 males with better stats than the male that I already have. So these ones honestly might be the ones that I want. Actually, that's a 223. That's the same level as mom. That's literally a perfect male. Did I seriously get a perfect male in one go? Yeah, you stop. I don't want you. Come here. I might have just got perfect mom stats in one go. $88, 18, 675 to 12,000, 750, 420. 88, 1800, 675, 12,000, 750, 420. Yeah, that's a perfect stats male. And this one right here is technically a breeder female. I've got exactly what I needed. I got super lucky with that one. I would like to make a trough, just so he don't starve to death. In some playthroughs, including your PC playthrough, which just ended, or even mobile, you can see what numbers they spawn. Yeah, I did see in the video, you had a ton of them spawning. I've never seen that many, like ever. I'm genuinely surprised that you were able to get so many to spawn at once. Ah, there's way more over here, actually. The damage is less than what the wild Rexes had, but the health is more. Oh, gotcha. Then again, that health is less than what your Therizunos had. Yeah. Like, it's not perfect stats by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, they're gonna be good enough to do the boss fights. I know for a fact they will be. And that's all that I really care about right now, is being able to do the boss fights. So this baby right here being perfect is honestly really good. And by perfect, I mean it just has all the parent stats. It's by no means a perfect one. Or even a good Rex at that. How many tranks will the Daedon take? It was 105. With 212, it's going to take 9 headshots or 18 regular shots. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect to have like super good Rexes in this playthrough. So long as they can beat the Gamma, Broodmother, Megapithecus, Dragon, Overseer, I don't really care like what level or like what their stats are. I'm sure they'll be able to. I want that 105. Dude. It's that one, right? Yeah. Got it. You initially thought of recording the video on PC, but since you didn't have any gold Hesperornis eggs and Ammonite bile, you decided to make the video there. Yeah, and that makes sense. Like, you want to show off all of, like, everything to do with the cravings. You might as well do it on the one where you have everything. The new version of ARK Mobile was quite in demand. What is it really? I honestly don't keep up with ARK Mobile, so... Did you see the number of Renegnathas you had? I did. You had like, you know, you had like 6 of them. And then I also got to see the Pyramid of Power that you were talking about. I thought you meant like it was an actual pyramid, like sloped and everything. But no, what I saw, yeah, that makes more sense for an ARK pyramid. There were 10. There were 10? I honestly don't remember seeing that many. Maybe I missed it. I at least missed like the fullness of it. But yeah, no, I do remember seeing that there were a lot of them. Six. Seven. 8. Oh. It said 9 shots. That was 8 shots. And then what is he going to take to tame in terms of prime meat? 25 minutes, 89 prime meat, raw prime meat in 25 minutes. I need to kill an alpha if I'm going to do that. I have to kill an alpha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna be able to kill like an alpha megalodon. Damn, same thoughts. Exactly. Because that's an insanely amount of an insanely high amount of prime. Let him starve out first. I know, and he needs to wait at least 7-8 minutes. I just want to see if there are any on Carno Island, and if there are none, then I'm gonna probably just kill a few things and hope that another one spawns later. How long is it going to take him to wake up? 18 minutes. Shoot. He's going to need narcotics. Okay, this guy's going to be a high maintenance tame. That kind of sucks. Any alphas? Does not look like it. Wait, is that an alpha? Oh. Okay, so there is an alpha. Okay. So I should be good on that front. I just need to make sure you don't wake up. It says it's going to take 26 narcotics to keep him down. I'll give him like 30. Just to be safe. No, Daedons don't need to, actually. They tame instantly is what I found. Their metabolism is very high. Yeah, exactly. That's why Dotadex says it needs 89 of them. However, because they also wake up really fast. Like, you see how much torpor he's already lost. The torpor timer says 18 minutes, whereas it says 25 minutes for him to tame out. So I need to give him some narcotics to at least get the torpor timer higher than the taming timer. You mostly tame them with kibble. Yeah. And with kibble, it definitely makes sense. You know, you don't need to use narcotics. But for prime meat, it's telling me to. What does it say for raw meat? It says it takes 312 and no narcotics because it's technically faster. It just, he would tame out at 148 instead of 156. So I get like another 8 levels by doing this the hard way. You put it like that, it doesn't sound like I really want to. Like, I actually kind of don't want to. But it's worth it. I'm sure it's worth it. Every little bit of stat points counts. Yeah, exactly. It only takes a few of them going into the right stat to make a difference. Oh yeah, these guys are just taking up space now. There we go. Oh, there's a bunch of prime. Okay, so we went down about, what, 5 minutes ago? So I'm getting pretty dang close to the point where I can go get the prime meat. I'll wait a few more minutes. You had a 472 something melee father that I was breeding and getting mutations on. I believe we even got a mutation in melee. Dude, that really does blow. Oh, talk about mobile? Well, you didn't have to delete your mobile. But I mean, I understand the frustration. Rexes have eggs. Oh, they're gonna always have eggs. Especially if I just keep a bunch of them around. I don't ever really plan on... I'm not gonna make any kibble in this playthrough, I don't think. So I'm not really gonna worry about it too much. Because exceptional kibble... Let me just look up the recipe. Because doesn't it require, like, focal chili? Yeah, it costs focal chili. Which means I gotta do farming. Get some citronal. I'm okay, honestly. I don't really need that. For Bronto, Giga, Karkanos, Managarmir, Moza, Theri, Rex, Spino, Quetzal, Bassi, Tropy. I mean, I can see how it kind of makes sense to do it, but at the same time, it just doesn't make sense for this playthrough to do it. If I was super worried about getting amazing stats, then I would, but I'm not really. One thing that I am kind of worried about is extinction. Once I get to extinction, because I know that King Titan is ridiculous. Losing those Theris hurt way more than losing those Rexes. Those Theris had 37 points in health, and it's got Ascended Saddle for Rexes. Oh. Yeah. Why did you delete the mobile one? I mean, like, yeah, frustration. I do understand. But I mean, you could have just taken a step back, and maybe if you re-download it, all that stuff will still be there. You never really know. I'm sure that stuff will still be there if you go back to it. No, his mobile wasn't hardcore. It was his PC that was in hardcore. Actually, I'm gonna wait on. Let me just check the how long ago did I trank him out? Okay, it's been about 8 minutes now, so he's good to die. 160, that's more than enough. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the Ascendant Rex saddle in that video too. Oh, I didn't see it at any point. Well, I mean, yeah, I do understand that sentiment. At the same time, though, the mobile, you weren't doing it in hardcore. Like, yeah, you could lose a lot of stuff in one fell swoop in mobile just because of glitches. But you're not gonna, no matter what, you're not gonna lose everything. Oh, Ascendant Rex Saddle Blueprint. Oh, gotcha. Like, yeah, you could lose, you know, a lot of good stuff in one fell swoop, but you can't lose everything in one fell swoop. Not like you can in a hardcore playthrough. There we go. I'm gonna go get some more prime meat just in case. As it said, the Dododex said a level 105 is gonna take 89. But if he's eating and it's still giving him less than 1%, which is what that was doing, it's gonna take over 100. So Dododex is a little bit inaccurate here. Did I get the right level? Yeah, 105. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Not gonna lose everything. There's a glitch in Tech Cave where your character just hits an invisible wall and dies at the very room of second teleport terminal, if you know. I think I know what you're referring to. Or not like the glitch. I don't know the glitch you're referring to, but I know the spot that you're referring to. And like, again, yeah, you would lose a lot of stuff. You wouldn't lose everything, though. You would have your Rani Ignathas, you know, back at your base still. You would have all of your Gigas. You wouldn't have your Rex army or whatever army you had built up to get through the Tech Cave. But you still would have everything minus what you brought in. Obviously, yeah, at that point, if it were me, that would completely kill my joy, and I wouldn't even want to play anymore. Like, I understand it from that perspective as well. But at the same time, if I gave it a small break, I'm sure I would be able to come back to a playthrough like that. You still can't ascend, making the whole playthrough 0? No, you could still ascend. Well, when you open the Tech Cave, it doesn't consume the trophies. At least not in the PC version. So technically, you would still have the Broodmother trophy, the Megapithecus trophy, and the Dragon trophy. All you would need to do is make up a new army and go back in. And then replace whatever gear you had going into it. Which obviously, you know, if you had some like stupidly overpowered gear, it's gonna take forever to, you know, get it all back. But, you know, it's not as bad of a situation as it sounds. What about Apex items? I don't think it consumes those either. I know it consumes it for bosses, but for Tech Cave, like, hold on. I'm gonna go alternate tab for a moment. Actually, let me pause my game. View channel. All right, so this right here is my my speed run from way back when. Look at this. You see that? I was really quick about it. But you see I throw the trophies in there. I click it, and you see how it crafts? It's done crafting now. Trophies are still in there. Like, it still keeps the trophies. As for the Apex items, I'm pretty sure those stay as well. If it's like the alpha drops, I'm pretty sure they still stay in there. Sorry. As for the Ascendant saddles, no, those would not stay. It would be a whole nother grind to get them all again. And then it would also be a grind to get all of your dinos back, as well as all your gear. So yes, there is still a good amount of grinding that comes from that. But in theory, you could still get back to that point. Obviously, it would just take more time than it should. You're still here? Well, welcome. I mean, I saw you asking if it was the hardcore that he was referring to. How would you ascend? The invisible wall would still be there. Yes, but doesn't mean that you can avoid it, or doesn't mean you can't avoid it. It's still avoidable. Like, it's not like it's covering the entire exit, is it? Or is it just like off to the side? How is it avoidable? Well, I'm not exactly sure where you're referring to when you say that there's an invisible gate. I don't know if it's in like a difficult spot or if it's in an easy spot, but you could in theory just go around it, no? Or is it in a really bad spot that you can't go around? It's covering the entire pathway. Well, I mean, you could always wait until it patches itself, or whenever, however long it takes for them to patch the game. I mean, you just said that it was exploding with popularity again, mobile. I don't know if that's because it was you said the new version of ARK Mobile was quite in demand, so I mean, they're still updating it. So I mean, I'm sure they would have fixed it at some point. Maybe, yeah, there would be a wait, but there's still things to do beforehand. That is also all the Apex drops right off the bat to do a beta overseer. That's so funny. Yum yum. I don't trust that Daedon, honestly. I feel like he's gonna wake up if I go too far away. Because if the food was wrong, then the narcotics were definitely wrong too. Like the amount needed. So basically when you kill the Guardian, Giga, Karchar near the end of the lava region of the tech cave, and when the actual tech cave starts before we get to the teleport terminal. Oh, so it's in that. Okay, so it's in that hallway. Okay. Does it like cover the entire hallway, or is it like off to the side, like let's say let me just fly real quick. If it's like a straight line that goes like this, right? Just goes like that. Can you like go around the dealio? Like just hug the left wall and you get through? Yeah, it covers the entire hallway. Gotcha. Yeah, you see, that's what I was asking. But I mean, I imagine it would be patched at some point. I don't see why it wouldn't. If they're still, like, updating stuff and whatnot, I'm sure they will. Oh my gosh, an Oranio saddle. Guys, we can do some spider taming. Patches until it's not. Yeah, I don't know how long it would take for them to fix it, if they ever do fix it, but it is a possibility. And beyond that, I mean, you still have fun with the game itself. Or at least I do. Like, it's not... Obviously, the goal is Ascension, but it's not the end of the world if you don't. I need to get a Diplo for the Cunning Cave, but... At the same time, I don't trust this Daedon. I've been playing the game since 2018, 2019, so at least currently I'm looking for more than fun. It's Ascension. Yeah, that makes sense. If you've been playing the same, you know, save file for 4 years, yeah. It makes sense that you're probably just ready to move on. Again, I'm not blaming you for being upset. Like, that is a very upsetting thing to have happen. And I would be crashing out like crazy if that happened to me. It's just, even if I wasn't able to complete the map or anything, personally, I would have kept the save, even if I couldn't do, you know, what I wanted to. Not that you've not ascended. Yeah. Yeah, ascending in the mobile version would be pretty wild. I mean, being able to say that you ascended, hopefully without spending too much money, if any. No. I'll take it. Just maybe. Dude, I really don't like how long this Daedon is taking. I mean, I'm giving it all the prime meat that it wants, but it's not doing it correctly, or at least according to what Dota Dex says. A little upsetting. Honestly, I'm gonna just force feed it like 30 narcotics. That way it's guaranteed to stay asleep. Oh shoot, I just force fed it food. That's okay. Alright, let's go get a Diplo. I'm gonna go to the one on the eastern beach. Honestly, if I'm fast enough, like if I find a good, like if I find a half decent Diplocaulus, I might actually be able to run that cave today. I probably just need to make a couple cryopods. And I should be set. Because I never really was underwater long enough to require the scuba gear. It would be helpful, but I honestly don't need it. Actually, I'm kind of going more in that direction. Oh, it's cold. I don't want a replay of what happened last time. I was up here when it was too cold. Actually, let's talk about what actually happened in your mobile version. So basically, you went back from the app ARK to check something on Dododex's site, and then what happens is basically when the game crashes in some mobile when you use another app, apparently, or parallelly. Oh. And so you had both ARK and like either the website or the Dododex app up. Caused bad juju for your game. Now, so when you hop back in and just restart the game, which is very normal with the game crashing mobile and you start again, it's very normal. Until that day. Yeah. I imagine it crashes and you get kind of mad and you just delete it. Oh, the save file didn't load in. Oh, shoot. That Datadon's gonna tame out, thankfully. You put the issue in Reddit and they said that you should be glad that you made it to 820s, but we are crashing every 100 to 200 days. Oh. So it was a normal thing for you to just kind of like start losing progress. Or for people to lose progress and you were, you know, you were kind of lucky to get that far is what they're saying. What level's that berry? Nah. I do need a caving berry, by the way, so I am going to be looking for one of those as well. Oh, you lost everything in mobile 2 days after you lost the PC version. Oh, shoot. So this was a back-to-back thing. I thought you just deleted it out of frustration. I didn't think you actually, like, lost everything. Dude, that sucks. The game's kind of kicked you to the ground and just kicking you while you're down. Seemingly. Dude, I can't see anything right now. Oh, hey, buddy. How level are you? 25? Honestly, I don't discriminate. These guys, it doesn't really matter what level they are. They're kind of going through the same process every time. The only thing that matters is I level them a little bit to have, like, semi-decent stats. The only thing that having a higher level one does is make them take, like, 2 hits instead of 1. You actually messaged the ONDC the day you deleted the mobile version, which was 2 days after. Yeah, I got you. So that is still valid. My save file just got corrupted is what you can say. Glad that it happened much later than the other players. Oh yeah, no, you definitely got your playtime out of your world. You got really far. But yeah, I didn't realize that you lost everything in the mobile as well. I knew that you had lost everything and... Or I didn't know you lost everything. I knew that you died in the Cunning cave on your PC version. I didn't realize you were in hardcore. And then I didn't know that you just... I didn't know that your saves were corrupted in mobile. That freaking sucks, dude. Just losing everything back to back. So you're taking a semi-permanent break from ARK for a little while? I don't blame you one bit, honestly. Mobile is only playable in a way that you speedrun it. It seems that way. Because it's not going to let you just kind of, you know, do your own thing for a while. It's not going to let you take your time and actually, you know, enjoy the playthrough. I'm going to rename this episode real quick, actually. Cunning Cave Prep, in parentheses, maybe running. Because I would maybe like to run it today. And if I do end up running it, then I'll rename the episode accordingly. But yeah, no, that's definitely should be on their like higher on their priorities list than, you know, fixing the overseer, because you're looking at 2 ways to potentially lose everything. It's you get to the, you know, or you either have to let your game crash or speedrun your game. And if you decide to, you know, speedrun your game instead of corrupting everything, or instead of letting your saves get corrupted, there's a good chance that you just can't ascend because there's a kill barrier in the tech cave itself. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna look up Diplocalus, actually. Level 25. You should only take 2 crossbow shots. Okay. Except for the save file, you can upload the save to a cloud slot, and I would not have lost all of it had you uploaded and saved it in a cloud slot. Oh. To be fair, I don't think anybody actually, like, thinks about cloud saves until, like, man, I really wish I had cloud saves. Or at least not for me. I don't really care what he tames out at, so I'll give him some raw meat. Here we go. But guess what? Even the uploading is failing because after you wait an hour or so, I'm guessing there's just a good chance it doesn't work. Oh, it just doesn't let you. Honestly, that's kind of par for the course for ARK, if I'm being, 100% honest. I'm not even, like, surprised. Like, yeah, it sucks. And again, I'm really sorry that happened, dude. That genuinely blows. It's not something I even think is unusual for this game, which really sucks to say because I love this game, but obviously it's not at all perfect whatsoever. Absolutely nobody thinks it is. It lets you, but it's rarer than finding a unicorn or a Leopleurodon. It's rarer than finding a unicorn and a Leopleurodon in the same place, actually. Oh, all of that prime meat spoiled. That's awesome. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's make some... what's it called? Cryopods. I need to get some organic polymer real quick, though. Because I don't have a fabricator. You're about to say that unlock fur. Yeah, I went and I grabbed a bunch of pelt earlier because I was like, you know what, maybe one of these days I'll be going into the snow biome. And now I'm like, you know what? It's a good thing I went and grabbed that fur. Actually, what's the hyperthermic? 16? 52? I'll just wear my good one for now just to kind of protect myself. And then what else do I need? I need clubs. I'm going to bring that and a bunch of fiber, and I'm going to bring a single club. You shouldn't need... You might need some drugs. I'm doing prime or regular meat. It says that he needs 1 narcotic because it's been acting up. I'll give him 5 just to really take the edge off. Well, I mean, right now I can only feed him 2 in full effect, so I'll give him 3. It's closer to like 2.5, but that's okay. Also, did you see your car charge in that video? Those bad boys were dealing 5k a hit when 100 blood stacked, around 1266 with 0 blood stack, 600% melee. Dude, that's nuts. All those creatures, like those endgame creatures, Gigas and Karchars, Titanosaurs even, I've never really taken the time to tame them. They're just They're so broken, dude. Like, it's crazy. I may be taming some for the King Titan in Extinction, but at the same time, it is actually a decent idea to tame a Titan, or 2, or 3. Because honestly, if I can let the Titans themselves carry me through the King Titan fight, I might be completely golden. And then it's going to Genesis and trying my absolute hardest not to spawn in a location and instantly die. Because we all know that Genesis 1 has a habit of teleporting you right in front of an aloe pack. What is the strategy for Genesis 1? That is something that I am genuinely curious of. Because, like, obviously you can spawn in the ocean biome. You would stay on an island at all times. You would survive. But how do you get from there into any of the other maps without instantly dying? Because you can't tame like a good land creature unless there's like baryonyx. Or, I mean, I guess if you're confident enough, you could tame a Megachelon or something stupid like that, and then just have him tanked the second you teleport somewhere else. Because hardcore, you got to play it incredibly safe. I have no idea what the plan is for Genesis 1. Genesis 2, you have a tech suit that's free to use. But Genesis 1, I have no idea. Extinction, I'm hoping isn't too bad. I just got to be super careful of like all the tech creatures and the Aranios and whatnot. Aberration, I have to be super careful of raptors because the raptors have that stupid leap ability, and that stupid leap ability can knock you off of some of your mounts. So it's ridiculous how careful you have to be around them. Scorched Earth, at least for now, my goal is to, once I get into the Overseer arena, I'm going to bring a Mind Wipe tonic, and I'm going to Mind Wipe while I'm in there. And I'm just going to pump a whole bunch of points into Fortitude, Speed, and Stamina in hope that I can outrun most things. Last thing you remember doing before mobile failed you was basically to get a female Dimetrodon and get a high level baby for breeding her with the high level male. Then using the baby Dimetrodon, use it for Tuso breeding. Oh, okay. You're gonna breed Tusos. I haven't done much water breeding. I've messed around a little bit when I was doing testing for the Cunning Cave. I did a little bit of breeding Diplocoluses. Honestly, I didn't know you could pick up water eggs. And I didn't know that if you pick them up and you throw them and you're not underwater, they just instantly vanish. That was quite a surprise. Alright, go over here, just destroying a shark. Beelzebuffo and Tusos both lay sticky eggs. What do you mean by sticky eggs? Like you can't pick them up? Or are you just talking about like underwater eggs? Sticky eggs cannot be picked. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard that term used before, honestly. Maybe that's not like the actual technical term for it, but I mean, if somebody understands what you're saying, you know, no complaints. Okay, so Dotadex has been inaccurate for both of these tames. This is a level 25 Diplocaulus. With raw meat, he should have... Actually, no, it says 96.1. I thought it said more than that. I guess I'm wrong, never mind. Yeah, they're kind of underwater eggs. Yeah, I got you. I remember them adding it way back when, and I just never did it because I haven't done very much underwater stuff. For Genesis Part 1, I honestly I still don't foresee myself doing a lot of underwater stuff. Even though the water is significantly safer in many of the places on Genesis 1, at the same time, I don't really want to... I don't like being underwater. My goal with Genesis 1 is to, like all the other ones, just get it in and out as quick as possible, doing the easiest missions. And hopefully taming, like, a good pair of X-Rexes just to get in and out. And then for Genesis Part 2, Shadow Mains are kind of sketched to tame. So I'm a little bit worried doing that in hardcore. But honestly, it probably wouldn't be that bad. Oh yeah, the prime meat. I need some metal. I need some oil. I need crystal. I need hide fiber. Do I need anything else? Do I need cement? I don't think I need cementing paste, do I? No. It's 6 total items, though. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. I have everything. Oh, perfect. See, speedrunning the Cunning Cave makes sense in hardcore gameplay, although I tried brute forcing it in hardcore and PC and tied for the first and last time, but I won't understand why people do the same in normal playthroughs. Yeah, in normal playthroughs, you've seen people... Hold on, let me just do this real quick. You've seen people saying that they're brute forcing that cave and they will just either turn off damage number and then set a creature damage to 0. Oh, I see what you mean. They kind of cheat their way through. I don't like the idea of brute forcing that cave. Just because of how, you know, dangerous it is. And like you've experienced, it's definitely not one that you just mess around with. Not saying that you were messing around with it, but you can tell by your experience that you're not supposed to mess with something like that. I got a crop plot blueprint. Really? Wow. Oh wait, I do need enough ghillie for a full suit. I'm gonna try using the same strategy I did last time. Fingers crossed it works. I'm just gonna Cunning cave run. Because I think I think I can get it done today, honestly. So I'm gonna strive for it. Ah, oh, dang it! I crafted the wrong things. I need a pair of gloves. Frick, dude. Oh, I want that. Don't want that. Want that. Don't want that. Okay. Throw that away. I'm gonna saddle up Usifa. I'm gonna take Spix. He doesn't have the best stats in the world, but I mean, it should be more than enough to take out a few bats. But yeah, I don't understand why people would do that either. Because what you're describing is turning down, you know, wild dino damage and just going in and killing everything. Like, yeah, it's an effective way of doing it, but you're kind of missing the whole point of the cave by doing that. When I'm playing like regularly, honestly, I don't know what I do for that one. If I'm being completely honest with you. I've never actually considered how difficult it would be to take just flippers and like a mostly complete like ghillie suit to see what happens. Because maybe you can get from beginning to end really easily. I guess in that tight corridor, you'll have to get close to creatures, so probably it wouldn't work. But I am kind of curious as to like how well it would go. Or the other things I've noticed is they basically just disable maximum difficulty and set the difficulty to 0.1. And then max level in that cave becoming like level 100 or something. Yeah, and that's just kind of cheesy. I don't believe in that nonsense. Alright, come on, buddy, let's go. I am so fat. I completely forgot about that. Stay there, buddy. Go that. I guess I'm not gonna bring my full suit of armor, or the wood, or the arrows. I'll bring my full suit of armor. Am I still too heavy? No. Okay. Oh, there's a mega piranha in the ocean. I didn't know that they could be in the ocean. But yeah, that's just cheating. Like, when I hear about stuff like that, that to me is just cheating. I don't like that. You can't just turn down the difficulty and then brute force it. If you're going to commit to one difficulty, you got to commit to that one difficulty. You can't just, you know, turn that difficulty off and then do something easier just because it's difficult. If you're gonna do a high difficulty, yeah, it's a high difficulty. That's why it's difficult. Is it safe? No, it is not safe. Okay, I can wait right here a second. Brute forcing that cave because underwater loot crates offers drop, which at least I've seen much better than strong or immune cave. They are really good. Like, you do get insanely good gear and stuff from the brute cave and the cunning cave. Might as well get a few levels. Oh, that's a rock. I do really like that I can sail in the shallows, though. It's much safer than going out into open water. You just didn't want to be the one of those who just either speedrun the cave or just those who brute force in cave only once, collect the crates and explore notes and leave. Wanted to not brute force it once but multiple times, not only to prove my dominance but also make it regularly grindable. Oh, 100%. I definitely understand that perspective of you want to be able to do it, you know, consistently for the loot drops, but you know, the whole point of the game isn't to just get in and out as quickly as possible. Please don't aggro on me. No, he's not gonna. I mean, if your goal is to do everything like comfortably, then I honestly have no issues with the idea of not being satisfied with speedrunning or something along those lines. Like that doesn't like bother me one bit. One should be using rare flowers this time. That is a weird looking raptor. Oh, it was. Rare flowers this time? I mean, I could. I don't see why I would need to. Like, yeah, it would be much better at grabbing aggro, but once I get into open air, I want to be extra careful. Because I don't want to, you know, draw too much attention to myself. Rare flowers would be good. I didn't bring any other creatures other than the Diplo. I'm just going to go for it like this. If I die, I die. I probably shouldn't have killed those trilobites because now I was a little bit overweight. Looks like a lot of risk for this early in the playthrough. Oh, it is. But that's why I'm doing it early. Because it's going to be just as difficult now as it will be 20 episodes from now. So if I get it done now, I won't be risking, you know, an entire playthrough's worth of time and effort. You know what I mean? Oh, there's an alpha shark. Grab everybody's attention. Do the best of my ability. Wait a second for everybody to kind of catch up with me. Oh, that's a Tuso. Yeah, this is the place where you died. Darn. Yeah, this whole, like, hallway, this is kind of... this is what I kind of understood. This is where you were talking about you ended up dying at. Which really sucks, because you made it pretty dang close to the end, too. I'm gonna go passive on you. I'm gonna hold off on cryopotting him. I'm gonna see if I can just walk from the beginning to the end. Oh, I forgot to bring med brews just in case the bats tried giving me rabies. That's kind of scary. Exactly where the Mosa was. Oh, okay. Yeah, where the Mosa was for me was a pretty tight spot. Gosh dang it. You see, this is why I definitely should have brought the frickin'... Oh, he has low health. He has low health. He has low health. No. No. Okay, I'm cryopotting him as soon as I can. That was a really bad idea. To walk him. Holy crap, that was a horrible idea. Guys, I could have just ended the run. So do you want me to do something this time? What do you mean do something this time? I'm not really understanding what you mean by that, sorry. Don't aggro me, please. I don't want no heat. I don't want no trouble from any bats. Oh. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Dung Beetle. I didn't mean it. Okay. I think this bat has to die. Please don't give me rabies. Please don't give me rabies. Please. Oh, shoot. That's too many bats. Please don't give me rabies. Please don't give me rabies. Please, 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 please. I am a friend, not a foe. I just need to do what I need to do. I'm so sorry. Please don't give me rabies. Remember where the Mosa was, except that there happens to be 2 Mosas with 20,000 health and 3 level 2s, or, yeah, 3 Tusos level 200 plus with 23,000 health, and 1 Alpha Tuso with 150 to 200 health, level 300 plus. Yeah. No, you got insanely unlucky. Like, there's no doubt about it. You got not only insanely unlucky with the spawns, but also completely screwed over by a glitch. Imagine the level of crowdiness. Oh, 100%. It was a super tight corridor. You can't see anything past tentacle and jaws. That sounds like a horror movie. Like, it literally sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. I need to, like, get this guy healed as soon as possible because he got way too low for comfort. Oh, I wasn't supposed to release him up here. I was supposed to release him down there. Shoot. Okay, I can wait another 5 minutes. You managed to kill all of them except the Alpha, which was around 40,000 health. And then you died when you died, but the Mosas were still fighting. It would have killed easily more than less. Yeah, no, like, you weren't outmatched. It was more of a... You were, like, horribly blindsided. Like, you were hit with everything at once, with absolutely no mercy, and then you were killed by an exploit, or by a bug. I don't blame you one bit for being upset about that. Like, that's kind of a BS way to go out. Kind of. It is a BS way of going out. The thing is that the Alpha is in such a small place, started looking extra huge on top of its already huge body. Oh, I can imagine. Because, I mean, the way you're describing how big Alpha Tusos are, I don't think I've actually seen an Alpha Tuso. Maybe I have and I just forget. But, I mean, I'm sure those things are massive. Oh, that's a Plezzy really close to where I'm about to drop. I might not be safe when I land. I might have to just hop on my dude and book it. It's not too late to leave. Like, I can turn around and leave, as these are pretty fast. Exactly. That's what worries me. It's not too late to leave. I can still go out of the cave just fine, or I could even make another loop around and get up on that cliff. The issue with that is, you know, now I've got to go through all the things that I just led through the first time, but I could still do it. That's what happens when you do without rare flowers. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to book it to the artifact. Wish me luck. Hold on, I need to psych myself up for a sec. Do you want me to jinx it or something? No, I don't want you to jinx it. But jinxing isn't real. You can't jinx when jinxing is a complete sham. All right. All right, boys. All right, boys, this is it. This is it right here. We're going for it and we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to make somebody proud someday. Isn't real bros provoking me? Exactly. I'm going to lock in for a second. I'm not going to talk unless it's like purely reactional. So we're going to do it. Sharks in the artifact room. That's amazing. Okay. Eels. Eels. Watch out for eels. Watch out. No. No. I'm dead. Dang it. Ah, dang it. Okay. That was close, dude. I did get really freaking far. It's okay, though. I'm not upset. I'm genuinely not upset by that. I got a little bit of adrenaline, but like I'm not upset. And that's why I wanted to run it early, because I just saved myself from an entire playthrough's worth of time if that was going to be the result. Not outrunning the eel every day now, are we? No, we are not. And I honestly, I didn't expect to. Okay. So I'm going to rename this episode to episode 1. Died LMAO. Good attempt. It was a good attempt. Thank you, Kane. That's honestly exactly why I went for it first. Because I would be just as prepared for that right now as I would be, like, as I've said at least like 20 times, like 20 episodes down the line. Had I waited, I would have lost so much more progress versus doing it now. I would have lost less. Maybe your jinx is still working from the last time because the eel was just more or less in the artifact chamber. No. Jinxing isn't real. Jinxing's not real. Therefore, it's impossible. It's impossible that that's the case. I'm gonna change the episode from died LMAO to, because that's really improper. I'm just gonna call it yet another attempt. Yes, bro, it's impossible. It is impossible.
Are you the one?
Dear, you don't know what's possible. Infinite content glitch, let's go. You are not wrong. It's okay. This time we are going to get it though. Like actually, there's no way we fail this time. Are you the one I've been waiting for? No, my last 5 attempts. No, we're not. I'm not the one you are waiting for. I'm sorry, Helena. Let's go. Move speed. Honestly, Helena, I wish I was the one you were waiting for, but clearly not. It's okay. This Lil Tim, this rendition of Lil Tim, this is the one that she's waiting for. Moss chops. Oh, you're right. I can tame these guys. I completely forgot. Rare mushroom. Screw that. Giant bee honey. Screw that. Well, we're not going to have an early moss chops, but we are going to have some free hide as soon as I can get some bolas. Now those Tusos and Mosas are something which I'm mentioning when I died. That doesn't mean we're not getting bombarded with eels, jellyfishes, megs, maybe donkeys, and flezzies. Yeah. I mean, it's really the main things that catch your eye, but, you know, just because there's main things catching your eye doesn't mean there's, you know, nothing else. Level 60. User over here are level 50. Dang it, why are you both, like, decent levels? I kill you, but it's too hard. That's a saber tooth. Hey! Hey! Attack the turtle. Rah. Oh shoot, I just whiffed that. Ha! Yes. Ah. Got him. Let me grab my spear. Yes. Using the environment to my advantage. There was a glitch in mobile that when you restart the game, the things Moss Shops ask for changes. You never tried it on PC. I mean, on PC, it probably would work. I don't doubt it. But I'm not going to go through the effort of logging in, of quitting out and logging back in just so I could reset some Boss Chop taming items. That doesn't really seem worth my time. If I leave then come back, they might ask for something different. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I have to get out of render distance. That's too far. Oh, he's gonna piss off a stego. Beautiful. What level is that tech stego? Because I might want to kill you for metal. 78? Never mind. I'll just settle on these guys for metal. Ooh. Ooh. He sees me. Okay, yep, attack the stego. How about you make it unconscious, then let it wake up and it might ask for something different? That could work, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I'm gonna knock it unconscious. I mean, I got a... Well, yeah, I got a slingshot. I don't know how many slingshots it'll take to knock it unconscious. I'll take two. These little patches of rocks, by the way, are actually pretty decent for early game metal. They're not as good as river rocks, I don't think, but they are pretty decent. How many slingshots? I'd rather be counting how many kilometers it would run before getting unconscious. Yeah, you see, I don't need that kind of cardio, so I'm just gonna hold off. Here's a saber. I'm encumbered, so it's kind of hard for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with him because the stegos are really far. I'll just let him chase after the birds. Pestle and mortar. Oh, I need a thatch foundation. I know I don't have narcotics learned, but this will at least get me set up for that, and I'll get some levels for crafting it. I do need some campfires too. But yeah, no, it would take way too long for me to knock those moss chops unconscious, so I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm just going to cook 26 for now, the other 26 on narcotics. Spyglass. Bro, what are you doing? Damn, now losing tames in progress this vastly every time is actually making me feel like I lost nothing, even though I know it's not comparable. Oh no, it's definitely not. Because you were in that save file way longer than I've been in any of my save files. All of my save files combined, probably. The only difference between me losing everything and you losing everything is you've lost like months of work, I've lost at most like 2 months. And even then it was kind of bum rushing to the end. But yeah, no. Doing hardcore, losing everything, that's kind of the whole deal. I'm not gonna be bummed out by it personally. Especially when I do something stupid and that's the reason why I die. If it's something like the Thylacoleo, that bothered me way more than dying in that Cunning cave. It has nothing to, like, having nothing to do with the progress that I had been at. Dying to a Thylacoleo at that point in the game, I guess, yeah, so it does have to do with what point of the game I was in. But not necessarily the progress lost, more so the fact that I had gotten so far. Dude, really? The fact that I had gotten so far only to die to a Thyla, that's what bothered me. Of all the things to die to, that was just a horrible way to go out. I'm gonna go kill that Pego. That little prick. Where'd he go? What an incredibly mean way of tracking him. That was such a mean way to track him. Not comparable in the way than how long the save file was. It's about how each journey and if Ascension is unique in its own way, which it's not comparable. No two players are. Exactly. We could do two like playthroughs that go around about the same like general gist, but they're by no means the same progress or like the same playthrough. So each one is gonna have different weights, especially us as different people. It's gonna have different weights to us specifically. I did more boss fights than you did. Like, sure, I killed all the levels of Broodmother, but didn't even manage to fight Gamma Dragon or Megapithecus. Yeah. Like, I wasn't too much... I wasn't as upset about losing the progress as it was dying how stupidly I did for where I was in the game. Like, if it was in a boss fight that I died, I would have been like, dang. That was a really good run. That's kind of upsetting, but hey, it's all good. That's kind of the whole point. The fact that I died in such a stupid way, that's what really pissed me off. Because I was like, dude, that trip that I made through the Redwoods didn't have to be made, but I did it, and that's why I died. Kane, you couldn't play hardcore because you get too attached to your tames. Honestly, that's fair. It was really hard for me early on. Because like my Raptor pack, my very first Raptor pack that I got, I was actually like really stoked to have all of them, and it really bothered me when I lost all of them in my in the one playthrough where I died to the Thyla. But after that kind of stuff happened, and like I had like my Pteranodon and stuff, and they were just kind of shelved and whatnot, I kind of got a little desensitized, and so it wasn't as bad losing everything. It still sucked, obviously, but it's more so the kind of, you know, value and weight that we put on it. These narcotics should hopefully put me up to getting Ebola. Because once I get Ebola, I can take out those sabers blocking my path. Oh my gosh! Bro, I feel like Jurassic Park.
Come here, bud. Come on. Ninja Rex, your heart's giving up, dude. I was the one in that. I was literally Jurassic Parked right just then. Dude, where are you at? Bro, are you really getting caught on rocks and trees? There you go, finally. Come on, piss off the local stegos. Thank you. Hopefully, the stegos can take him out. If not, we are in some real trouble. But that is high enough level to get bolas. Can I carry everything comfortably? Kind of. Thatch and stone. Yeah, the Rex is kind of rocking him, honestly. Yeah. That kind of sucks. Sorry, I do see what you just said because about having a lot of chats to read. I know, I was really distracted with the Rex going on. I don't have an ego about something like how I lost way more than you or anything. You just focus on the way people die. That's why I never trolled you about dying that close to Ascension. You always trolled you because you died to the Thyla. It was not even a high level, and your own Thyla betrayed you. The second time I trolled you about the Hyenodon, didn't troll you with the tag of how you died so early. That's the only thing I actually compare. I'm really proud of you that proud that I died to a glitch. Actually, that's 2 by a 1 in 6 chance rather than the Alpha Tuso itself or the cave for that reason. Yeah, it's really the same way for me. It's more so the way you die, especially in what point of progression that you're in. Like if I was at the point where I'm fighting the dragon and I die in the dragon fight, that's more forgivable to me in my mind than dying to a Thyla at that point. I don't mind the trolling personally. Like I'm not gonna, get butthurt over anything. It's just in the moment I was really bothered. At this point, I'm kind of, I'm fine. Obviously, I got over it. Mother fricker, I need those. Dude, will you stop? Here we go. For the Electroforce death this time, I don't even count it for trolling because from my side, it was pretty understood for me at least. Yeah. Like, you get jumped by an Electroforce, there's really not much you can do. As sad as it is, there's just not much you can do when jumped by, a pack of eels or whatever. None of your trolling is serious. Oh, believe me, I know. I've never once thought that your trolling was serious, my guy. What level's raft? Is it 13? 16. Okay. So I have a small ways to go until then. Oh, I just did that. Oh, he's gonna run away. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Gonna need as much height as I can. Oh, RG. Just collect explorer notes? Oh, I could be collecting explorer notes as well. I haven't found any. I mean, I'm sure I've passed some. My goal right now is I'm trying to work my way towards the swamp to hopefully get an early Diplocaulus. And I'm going to see how early I can run the cave. Obviously, I won't be able to do, like, the land section of it. But maybe if I just go straight to the artifact, I can get in and out. I know I'm really pushing it. But I want to see how possible it is. There we go. Exactly where you tamed your first one at level 8 and its taming 2 got ruined by Hyaenodon. Bruh. Those Hyaenodons, man. They're nasty. Well, I'm glad you get a little trip down memory lane as I walk down this beach here. Don't be sad because it ended. Be happy that it happened. Or whatever. Level 12 or 13? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy level. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, early game, you really don't need a good level creature. You just need something that'll get the job done. So that you can get a better creature later. So absolutely nothing wrong with taming a level 10. Parasaur. Sprinting. I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to... Okay, he stopped running, so I think maybe false alarm. Level 75. I'm not going to be able to club this guy to unconsciousness, so I'll just kill him. Everything is a memory lane, bro. There is hardly a place where you can visit and I don't have a memory of. Okay, maybe the Pro Caves and Dossier there, but that's pretty much it. You must say that RG helps so much in early game you can't even describe. Exactly. Like, it's not really about getting a good creature. It's just getting a creature in general, because any creature early game is helpful. 100%. All right, in 2 minutes, 40 seconds, I have to split the meat. Ooh, free chitin. Actually, I'll keep that one just in case. Brew. Like that. Dude, really? No. You're not going in the water. Stop. Stop it. There we go. Be careful of capros. I don't think there's capros this far north. But once I start getting closer to the swamp, then yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out. What level are you, bud? 15. That's more my speed. Oh, geez. I forgot to... Oh my gosh. Use pick for black pearls. Honestly, black pearls, I don't really need them at this point. I don't really know what I can use them for. Because the only thing you can use them for is absorbent substrate and tech, no? I don't really need either of those things. Well, that tracks. Dude, a parasaur is going to be a huge help. Like, you do not believe a world of help. Oh, I should have made myself a shield. Well, someone who lost 2,500 of them can confirm that I really do hate the feeling of losing it. Like, not only killing things which drops, but was a pain in the butt, but also the jump scares of the sea. Like, why the fuck am I not able to see a whole ass Alpha 2 cell unless that thing decides to sneak behind me? Yeah, no, it's genuinely surprising how those kinds of things can sneak up on you. They just move so fast. Like, all the stuff underwater moves so freaking fast. Even Tusos. I can only imagine Alpha Tusos are literal jets. Oh, I forgot to split my meat. Dang it. Okay. I'll survive. I'll actually do that, and then when that spoils, I'll have a fresh spoil meat, and then I can just throw that in there to preserve it. I'm a genius. Cop stick. Wonderful. Y'all have no idea how absolutely insane it is to finally have a creature. Or to have a creature this early. I shouldn't be saying finally because I just started, but still. And let alone a pet creature like this is going to be insanely useful. But there's the swamp over there. Ah, dang it. Oh, it's a 140, that's why. I can't tell you how many times I've been, or I assume you mean seen Moses, Alpha Moses, Tusos, Alpha Tusos have been snuck up behind me. Like all you see is a shadow in the ocean floor and 8 tentacles shadow engulfing my shadow. Yeah, no, well, there's so many rocks and whatnot down at the ocean floor, so it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like it doesn't, because they're just so massive. Like, it makes sense, but it also doesn't make sense. Oh. I was wondering why I only did 110 damage. Dude, get out of the way! You did not just use your roar on that. Really? That's so stupid. Now if I get jumped by raptors, I have no protection. Oh, they're in the water. That's okay. Yeah, so many rocks and underwater trenches. Exactly. It's impossible to see every single angle at all times, especially when you're like in the deep ocean. Those veins on the Tuso's head, they look like, I don't know what to say. I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. I know they've got veins on their heads, but maybe it's been a while since I've seen them and I just can't picture what you're talking about in the fullest of detail. Okay. These guys aren't very good at gathering berries because their head is so small. Their like attack range is so small. I seriously wanting to find that Alpha Tuso in the cave must have grabbed the only Mosa I hopped into once my Bassie died out of all the other 5. Maybe he was aggroed on just you as a player. And that's why it seemed like he was aggroed, like he just randomly aggroed to yours, is because he was just aggroed to you specifically. I mean, that would make sense. Okay. That's a raptor. Where he at? They're all the way up there, really? Okay. Nope. Like that. Oh, honestly, yeah. The artifact of the Cunning is way more difficult to get than like any of the alpha, or at least the land alpha drops. I can't speak for like alpha lead sickness, alpha mosa, all those. But yeah, 100% artifact of the Cunning is the most difficult, or one of the most difficult items to get early game. Or just any point of the game. Unless you cheese it, of course. There's always got to be cheese methods. Starting to get a little bit dark. I need some hide clothes. I'm level 15. I can almost make a raft. And as soon as I can do that, I can have a mobile base. Copstick, come here. There's some wood. Copstick. Here you go. Do they have a weight reduction? No, they don't. He's just insanely based. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure he could have just been aggroing on you and it wasn't just random luck. Like, I can see it making sense both ways, but I think it's more likely that he aggroed on you as the player and was focused on killing you. So maybe there was nothing that you can do in that scenario. As sucky as that sounds. There is something deep in there. I gotta be careful, because I can't really see it. Whatever the threat he's detecting is really close, but I honestly don't see anything. It could just be like a Titan of Manirna. You're still wondering how you even survived when you got dismounted and even managed to hop on one of your Moses, dodging like 8 huge tentacles at once. I mean, I just watched a video of a guy, he was taming a Giga. He was placing the trap. He was using 4 metal gates to trap the Giga in place. But he accidentally placed one of the gates on top of his... what's it called? His Pteranodon. What is that? I can't tell what that is. Oh, it's a Dilo. I couldn't tell if it was a Dilo or a Trudon. But yeah, he accidentally placed it on top of his Pteranodon, and so he had to hop off his Pteranodon to like unglitch through the gate itself, and he was able to do it without dying. He even got like bit once or twice by the Giga itself, and I'm pretty sure he was naked. Might have been a low level Giga, but yeah, like he was able to survive being dismounted near a Giga of all things for... Even though it was only like half, or no, it's more like 5-6 seconds. Like, it is kind of surprising that he survived that long. Maybe it's just much more possible than we think. But at the same time, we are very fragile, so it's best not to push it. There we go. Beautiful. Is that refining forge? Not yet. That's next level. Dang it. I'm so close. I'm gonna make some wood foundations though for my base. Yeah, you really do need flak while you're in the ocean. That's not really something that you can argue. Unless you have, or not flak, scuba while you're in the ocean. You can have like tech. There is an argument to be made for tech, but at any point in the game, scuba is almost like a mandatory. That is a very case-by-case basis thing. And that's 2 on top of level 300 plus Alphamoso with nearly twice or more health than a Giga. Yeah. I mean, it's surprising whichever way you spin it that you survive that long. I'm just saying maybe it's not as unlikely as it like first seems. You're dealing like 200 to 300 damage per tentacle. And with its high DPS, it probably just might be feeling equal or nearly equal to that of the Giga. But hey, you didn't die to him. You died to a glitch. It wasn't the Tuso that killed you. It was the glitch that killed you. Remember, if I'm bleeding out and somebody comes up and they shoot me in the head, yeah, I was going to die. But technically speaking, that's not what killed me. What killed me was specifically the gunshot to the head. Therefore, I died to a gunshot, not to bleeding out. I don't know if that tracks, but it makes sense, trust me. Ah. Ocean is a treacherous place. How many times have I seen that loading screen tip? Super useful tip. They know, they absolutely know how to help us out. How to help us survivors out. I think it's too dark. It's too dark. There we go. Perfect aim. Stay right there for a second, cop stick. Okay, that one worked. Beautiful. I need a ramp. Like, literally, that place has no food chain, so everything kills you and you only. Like, you can't even lure anything to anything else so you can avoid a fight. Yeah. No, it's literally the strongest survive. And in this scenario, everything is the strongest, and you're the only thing that is considered maybe not the strongest. There is no interfighting among sea life. They all agree that you are the weakest and you're the one that has to die. That's what's unfair about it. You don't have enough wood. Fiber. Oh, my fiber's in the pestle and mortar, I think. Wherever I left that. Where did I leave that pestle and mortar? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? There it is. Is it a dossier in the redwoods that there is no food chain? Is it really? Is there really? I can't confirm nor deny that, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. I mean, that's just something that Overseer does, I'm sure. So if we want to blame anyone, we can blame the Overseer. There is. One of these days, I've got to read all the Explorer notes. Helena studying sharks. Oh. I know just enough about the lore to, like, explain what's going on in the games, but not enough to, like, know all of the story of what happened while they were on, like, the island and stuff. Like, I can tell you who was alive, and then I could tell you, like, a couple people that were alive in Scorched Earth. And then from there, like, Aberration, I could kind of tell you that, you know, somebody nuked the thing, basically, with an element nuke. I can tell you, you know, that there was a war that broke out and how that kind of caused extinction to be the way it was. And I guess Genesis is like a colonization ship. But that's about it, honestly. That's about all I could tell you about any of those. If that's not enough reason for you to want to kill the Overseer, you, my man, need to rethink your in-game life choices. Exactly. We're not driven to, like, save planet Earth and, you know, bring about, you know, all life back to the planet. Our goal here is to just absolutely screw over the ones who made these, like, ARKs. and the things that are running it. Specifically, specifically, we want to screw over the overseer. And you know what? I forget who it was who did it. Whoever nuked the ARKs way back when with like an element nuke, I think they were on the right track. I think we should be able to make element nukes and just break all of the ARKs. Just destroy the overseer before they could even, you know, do anything against us. I think that's a completely fair plan. What's nearby? Oh, pretty far away. I'll grab a little bit extra wood for fires. Then I do need a new pestle and mortar. I need 65 plus 50, so 115. Oh, that's right. It's kind of in the middle of the afternoon for you. I got you. Gotta go have your lunch, dude. Well, you have a good rest of your day, dude. Enjoy your day at college. I will probably talk to you again Monday if the next time I talk to you is gonna be when I stream, then I'll talk to you Monday. I assume that's the case. That's kind of how we've been. You'll be watching the stream once you return back, whether the stream is over or not. I got you. Well, dude, it was nice talking to you. You have a good rest of your day. All right? You take care, dude. I've taken off my headset at the moment because my ears are really hurting right now. So I'm a little bit deaf. I could be screwed over for all I know. Thumbs up. You better have a good day, dude. If you don't have a good day, I'm gonna be very not happy. So you best have a good day. Throw that in there. Oh, he's got rare flowers. That's actually going to be really useful for the what's it called? The cave run that I'm about to do. I'm really glad that Garage actually told me about that, because that will definitely make things easier. Actually, I'm not going to have a Rex to fight through the above water creatures, so I might just have to go straight for the artifact. Been 2.5 hours. Oh, I never learned hatchet. That's important. There's a Pelagornis over there. I thought for a second that was a saber. I don't know how I mistook a Pelagornis for a saber, but close enough. That's going to be enough for a hatchet and probably a crossbow. I am going to do a crossbow first, actually. Once I smelt 2, I should have 14 left. That's not enough for a hatchet, so I only need like 2 more metal. I'll just do it on regular rock. There we go. This is probably close enough for now. Of course, I don't have enough fiber of all things. All right. Whee. Wait, no. I'm gonna make 10 Trink arrows for now. I do want Copstick to come with me so I can fear roar anything that tries to take me out. If it's a snake, I can take out a snake. What I'm more worried about are like capros or berries. Really? It's got to be a pretty high level Dilo. A very high level Dilo. Holy crap. Yeah, 150. Dang. I could tell. Of course. Yeah, I don't know if I can outmaneuver on a parasaur. You could very easily do this on foot. Yeah, you can do this on a parasaur, just not effectively when there's a snake also. Oh, my parasaur is almost unconscious. unconscious, actually. Come here. Oh, of course I missed. Semi-useful stuff. The hide is more useful than anything he could drop, honestly. Well, I mean, they do drop iron tools sometimes, which is always useful. Baryonyx. Okay. Another thread up here. The snake. Another 2 snakes. And beautiful. That's an alpha raptor. Is it? Yeah, that is 100% an alpha raptor. Isn't that just delightful? What is that? The 2 snakes. Really? The bugs? Okay. If there were any Diplos, it kind of seems like they might have all been killed off before I got here. Oh, it's the dragonflies. They're about to go crazy on me because Snake's about to die. Yeah, there's other parasaurs, so I should be safe. Eomia. Jeez. Oh, it's Dilo. Ah, Capro. I don't think I can outrun a Capro, but I might be able to outmaneuver it. Oh. Speaking of Capros. Be close? Yeah. Really? I just can't aim today. Oh, and I'm getting jumped by dragonflies. Okay. Why? I couldn't tell you. I wasn't near any corpses, so I have no idea why the dragonflies are jumping me. That's a Trudon. Gonna get... No, I'm not safe. That's so stupid, really? And a Carno? Okay. Yeah. Dude, early game swamp is crazy. Level 15. How about Iguanodon? Level 30? Yikes. What level am I? 28? Oh, maybe. It's more plausible than I thought, actually. Yeah, because it's kind of hard to backtrack right now with that Alpha Raptor. I need water. I need more boas. Walking around with only one is kind of a death sentence. Really? Compies? Oh my gosh, that scared me. I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh. Yeah. And are the compies gonna nibble on my toes while I'm asleep? Compies are probably gonna nibble on my toes while I sleep. Or there's only one, so he's not gonna nibble on my toes. Well, that was really nice of them. That's a dragonfly. I'm about to just get bombarded by dragonflies. I need to get out of here as soon as I can. Yep. Well, where are you, sir? 150. There's 3 shots. Let me actually look it up real quick. Parasaur. Level 150 Parasaur. With a level, or with 100%, that's 50. Or 5 shots to the head. I think that was 5 right there. There's 43 Majo berries. Never have too many bolas. Oh, explore note. Dun. Okay, so we're gonna go 1 right here, do 1 right here, 1 right here, so that way I only have to care about protecting 1 front for the moment while I make more. The Phiomia. Obviously, when it comes to parasaurs, they're never going to have high enough like damage or health to be able to fight anything off. But they could, at the very least, have a good amount of stamina And that stamina will protect me from... Or it'll keep me at least alive. And then how many percent is a single major berry? 2.4. Okay, so that's 4 for about 10%. 4D, a little bit more than 40, so I'd say 50 should probably do the trick. I just gave him how many? I gave him about 40. Ow. I gave him about 40, so I can use like another 10 or 20. And then I have what I need for a parasaur saddle, right? Yeah, I just need some wood. Let's go fortitude. Yomi is running away from something that I can't see, so it could be a snake or a dilo. There we go. That should be enough majos. Where's my entrance? Here it is. I was really hoping to find an early Diplocalus, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. My goal now is to just get back to my base. Ow. Ow. I really appreciate it if I didn't get my head on the spikes all the time. Oh, wait, this is... Oh, wait, no, I want my bolas. Okay. I'm looking pretty safe for the time being. What stats do you have? 13 HP, 16 stam, 672 weight's actually really good. At least for a parasaur, it's good. And that's why I built the spike wall. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Oh my gosh. Literally delivered to my front door. What an absolute gentleman that guy was. Oh yeah, I closed myself in here. What the heck was that? Oh, dime worth. Hopefully the dime worth doesn't hit the Parasort. Oh, no, he's just gonna kill himself as well. Okay. None of these creatures seem to understand that spike walls, they hurt. Oh, Dilo. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say other than we're just waiting right now. Pouring stone structures. Not really at a point where I'm building stone structures, but I might as well. There we go. I'm really happy that I built the spike wall because I would not be able to defend my Parasaur at all if it were just me. Ah, dang it. Aha, nice. It's like watching paint dry, honestly. Like, obviously, whatever gets me to safety soonest. But at the same time, this is so boring. As wild as it may be, because of the Alpha Raptor, I think the safest way of getting from here to my raft is going to be going to the ocean and swimming, just being careful of sharks and berries. I genuinely think, for whatever reason, that is my safest option, because there's no way I can, you know, escape from an Alpha Raptor if he aggroes.
Sorry, I haven't been very chatty today. Hey, man. There's absolutely no expectation for you. I mean, if nobody's, you know, talking, it's just kind of chillax. I'll just say kind of whatever's on my mind. I'm not really upset either way. So yeah, dude, no worries, honestly. No expectations at all. Okay. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, this guy's much beefier. That's a dead capro right there. Hopefully the direction I'm heading is safe. Okay, there is a threat. That's a raptor. Go this way then. A bunch of threats over there. No, there's one right there, but I'm kind of gambling that it's not gonna follow me. I'm pretty sure it detects leeches as enemies as well, so it could just be detecting like a small group of leeches. There's a Phiomia. I mean, I'll still happily take a Diplocalus if any of them happen to spawn in the area. I'm not seeing any though. Yeah, from here, if I just stay on the beach, I should be relatively safe because I only have one side to like be careful of, and then on my other side, I really just need to watch for berries, and that's it. Has a parasaur in the water. Oh, they're piranha. That's why they're in big clusters. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, Sarco. Oh, death rolling me. This is kind of scary. I know I can take on a Sarco, but I don't think this Parasaur can. I need to get out. Yeah. I can't outmaneuver. There's a snake. Oh, that's a Diplocalus. Oh. Inland. Please, Diplocalus, please. Run away, just towards the land. Dude, what are you doing? Ooh. Oh, there he is. No. Hey. No. That's my Diplo. Be gone. Oh, geez, I'm gonna get jumped by these dragonflies, actually. Gotta get out. Really? Every single dragonfly and their mother is after me. They won't follow me underwater. Oh, that worked? Wow, they really won't follow you underwater. I did not think that would work. The berry over by my raft. Where did that Diplo go? Please tell me he didn't get far. Or just die a gruesome death. Is that him? Nope, that's a capro. Very different. Oh, bolas don't work on capros. So because I got sacked by a snake and a couple of dilos, I might not have my Diplocalus that I just found. Go for it, bud. Yeah, I think the Diplo's dead. Or just ran like a mile away. That's a Sarco. Well, that kind of sucks. I finally find a Diplocalus and then bro just like Shadow Ninjutsu's his way out of here. No, Parasaur, what are you doing, dude? And of course, Meganeera. This is a really bad idea, but it'll get the Meganeera off me. Sarco, not so much. I don't know where the berry went, but honestly, I just need to get out of here. He faster than a raft? He is faster than a raft. No, Parasaur. Get away from me. And there's a second one. Trike. I got this. I want this sucker to turn towards me. Ah, shoot. I've never done this on foot with 2 Sarcos. Let's see if this works. It's not going to. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my gosh. Parasaur, 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 parasaur. No, 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 no. Ah, it's okay. I'm way over my 3-hour mark. And that wasn't going the way I wanted it to. It's okay. That's gonna be it for this episode. Kind of a disappointment. I was really hoping to get some more done, make some good progress, but it's all good. Sucks to suck, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. Win some, lose some. Exactly, dude. That's kind of how it is. If you enjoyed the video, though, leave a like. If you guys want to see more of this junk, subscribe, because it's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of repetitive death. So yeah, if you want to see more of it, definitely consider subscribing, ringing that little bell. I stream Monday through Friday, except for Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, at 10:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 10:30 to 11 is when I start, like somewhere in between then. Sometimes it's 10:30, other times it's 10:59. You know, it kind of depends on what's going on with me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed it. If you guys have any anything to like tell me, anything to let me know, definitely, you know, leave a comment or something, because I love reading your guys' comments. But yeah, that wraps it up. I'm just gonna like rename this episode, probably back to episode 4. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will be seeing you again Monday. Y'all have a good weekend. Take care and have a good night. Bye.